let's get this thing going. At least I hope it's going. Let's check it out. Let's get to the streams and let's see what's really going on here. I'm watching. There we go. Facebook is up. Go live. YouTube is up. Go live. And then LinkedIn late to the game. Go live. I get some nice messages through YouTube over the past 24 hours. People telling me they like it when I go live late at night. It's 10 o'clock on Sunday night right now. You can tell by how dark it is in here. Though the entire house is asleep, and here I am at work for you, and wanted to share some stuff with you tonight. So I figured I would do that, and I like to go live on all the channels. So I'm going to hang out, I think, on the LinkedIn version because that's where the most people tend to show up. 3 people are there already, just a minute in. Thanks for being here, whoever you are. Maybe just say hello in the comments. So even if you don't want to say hello, just put an emoji. Grab an emoji and put it in there. Here, I'll put one in there for you. Hey, look who it is. Look who's also always working. I'm going to put a clock emoji. I'm going to see if I can do this from my fancy keyboard. I'm going to put a clock emoji because it's 10 o'clock on a Sunday night, But I know I'm not the only one working. I know you're working. I see you out there, Cicely. I'm glad. I know what Cicely's doing. I would show you if I had my phone. Cicely got a haul of new equipment for her broadcasts over the weekend. And I know she's setting up because she's doing a live in 11 and a half hours. Cicely, I hope you know that. Keep an eye on the sundial on your wrist. You're going live in 11 and a half hours. So you're going to be ready for that. So she's probably getting all her equipment set up so she can start doing fancy 2-camera shoots and lots of great stuff like that. Cicely, by the way, if you're not connected with her, I haven't even started my broadcast for tonight, Cicely, and I'm already talking you up. Just go ahead and connect with her. You're going to see her in the chat. And then what you want to do is you want to go to Amazon and search for her name and get her book, because her book is going to teach you how to be a better leader. Scott Thompson is the editor-in-chief at Bitcoin Business Pro magazine, and he is here with us tonight. Scott, I know you are working your butt off tonight, so I am glad that you're here with me too. I'm going to give you guys a little motivation tonight. Just hopping over to Facebook to see. I missed a whole bunch of people chatting with me in Facebook yesterday. I don't want to miss that again. And then over on the YouTube, a couple of people joining there. Hey, why don't we just get to this? One of the things that I like to do on Saturday nights is I like to take a look at my analytics. And I like to look at the kind of growth that's happened. I like to look at growth week over week because my weeks can be very dynamic and I get a lot of stuff done and I put a lot of stuff out there. And I definitely like to look at my analytics and see what kind of growth happened. Well, as I looked at the numbers today, I was delighted to see, and I look at different benchmarks, by the way. And so one of the benchmarks I look at is from the website Social Status, and that does benchmarks of YouTube, and it shows me the average YouTube growth rate. And so I like to look at the average YouTube growth rate, and then I look at my growth rate on LinkedIn and on Facebook. Those are the channels that I care about the most. And so I'm going to share some kind of exciting numbers with you, and then I'm going to tell you how to do the same exact thing. But before I do that, before I forget, if you're the kind of person who is super serious about growing your audience, you're the kind of person who wants to just start attracting more people to you so that you don't have to be reaching out to prospects. You want prospects coming to you, looking for you to serve them. I want you to hop on my link. Just grab my link. It's right here. It's prouty.me. Don't click on that. You'll pause the video. Just type it into a web browser. Leave this video and do that right now. Come back to this later. Go type in prouty.me and fill out the application to get on my calendar. I'd love to hang out with you just for a little while and talk to you about the things you could be doing right now to grow your business. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Every single call you leave with an actionable plan. And, hey, look, I got a program and it works, and I'll probably tell you about it. And if you want to join my program, that would be amazing. If you don't want to join my program, that's cool too. I just want to help you out. So grab that calendar link. It's prouty.me. That's my last name, .me, because it's me. And you get to meet with me. You don't get to meet with like a creepy salesperson. You get to meet with me. All right, where was I, Cicely? What was I talking about? I was talking about growth. Thank you. So I was just looking at my analytics, and I noticed on my lowest growth number was on YouTube, and it was 1,400 times the average YouTube growth for the past 30 days. So I looked at 30 days because the analytics that I get are 30 days. I like to look at the last week, but when I get analytics that I can compare to, it's over 30 days. So my YouTube channel has grown 1,400 times faster over the past 30 days compared to the average YouTube channel. So I'm going to tell you how I did that in just a moment, because I want to share the Facebook numbers with you. The Facebook numbers are pretty dazzling as well. So 1,400 times faster on YouTube. Facebook, let me see if I can find this. You ready for this? Facebook grew 2,688% faster than the previous 28 days. 2,600, almost call it 2,700%. So that's a lot. I don't know. That's like a bazillion times, that's 7 bazillion times faster than the last time period. And I'm going to tell you about the change I made on Facebook to make that happen. LinkedIn follows about those same numbers. LinkedIn's a little bit harder to get, but that's okay. That's all right. Just, follows about the same numbers. So how did I grow 1,400 times faster on YouTube and 2,700% faster on that? 2,700%. It's like 100% faster is doubling. These are, and we're talking thousands of people. We're talking like my post engagements, like 6,100, over the past couple of weeks. So it's not like I had 3 and I went to 12, which would be a remarkable percent increase. This is thousands of people. And I think on YouTube, it was like 30,000 unique views or something like that. Like just some crazy numbers that I'm so inspired by. So here's how I grew at that rate. Let me just get back over to the chat, just in case people are yelling at me. Here's how I did it. Very simple. And you can do it too. You can do it starting right now, Scott. Cicely's already doing it. I don't have to yell at her to do it. She's already doing it. That's why she's up. Awake right now. You can start creating content that inspires you. Start creating content that you love, about stuff that you love that has to do with your business. When you make the shift to writing about what you think people want, to writing about what inspires you about what they want, because you have to write about what they want. You have to write about the problems they have and the solutions that you have for them. You can't be writing about yourself. Jump back in time to my live from just a couple of days ago where I was nearly yelling about the people who are just showcasing the lifestyle and showing off the cars and the houses and the vacations, thinking that is going to get you anywhere as an entrepreneur. It's not. But what is writing about the things that inspire you, that give people a transformation. P.S. The people that you're writing to should be people that you're inspired to work for. And when you put those two things together, you're going to create content that is going to just explode in terms of reach. And your audience is going to grow faster and faster and faster. Because when you write about something that inspires you, when you write about something that energizes you, something that you love to do, and for people that you love, it just comes through in every single word. In everything you say, in everything you write, it just comes through. And people are magnetized to that. If I go back a year and I look at the content I was creating, I was a little bit inspired by it, somewhat, but not like I am right now, because I made a shift. And the shift that I made very recently, and I've been doing that shift on YouTube for the past 7 months, 6 and 1/2 months is how long I've been doing it. And so my YouTube channel is growing 1,428 times faster than the average channel. 1,428 times faster, not 2 times faster, not 3 times faster. 1,428 times faster than the average channel, because I'm creating content that energizes me, that inspires me, and I'm creating it for people like you who are watching this, who energize and inspire me. And by the way, if that is you, if you are the kind of person, like you're an entrepreneur, you're a coach, you're a consultant, you're a professional service provider, you should hop on my calendar. You know, you get this level of inspiration just with me talking to you here through camera, light, microphone. You meet with me one-on-one and wait till you see what happens. Just jump on my name right here, Prouty.me. Just jump on Prouty.me. You'll fill out a small application. I think it's like 5 questions, maybe less, probably less. And if you want, we'll hang out for a little while, and I'll show you the one thing you should be doing right now to start attracting more clients to your business. Like, do it now. Like, jump on that calendar right now. So, your to-do for this week, and this is great for you to hear on a Sunday as you're thinking about the upcoming week, your to-do is to start creating content that inspires you, that energizes you. And just come to the table with that content, sitting at the table with the people who inspire you the most. I know you can do this. And you know you can do this too. You don't have to do anything fancy. You're not trying to write the great novel here. You know, you're not trying to write this, Amazon best-selling book like Cicely does. Cicely, who happens to be in my private mastermind, Growth Galvanized, which is elite entrepreneurs like you. We get together almost every day of the week. We're always on chat together, practically 24 hours a day. If being around people like that would inspire you, you definitely got to hop on this link. Hop on Prouty.me. It's my last name, .me, by the way. In case you didn't know my last name, I didn't just pick Prouty for a weird reason. It's actually the name that I own. So you hop on that link. I can tell you all about Growth Galvanized and what that will do for you and for your life. So for this week, start creating content that inspires you, writing to people that inspire you, and watch what happens to the people that are attracted to you. Watch the growth that you have. Now, I can't guarantee you're going to have 1,428 times more growth month over month, but you might. Or whatever it was, 5,700. What was Facebook? Help me remember Facebook, somebody. It was, I got the numbers right here. 2,700% increase. Thousands of people, tens of thousands of people on YouTube for a new channel, right? And thousands of percents more for something that I've just been doing for a couple of weeks on Facebook. It's just huge, huge increase. Because I am creating the content that inspires me the most. I want you to do the same thing this week. You can do it, okay? You can do it. Just say to yourself, I can do this. Don't worry about how terrible it is. You get to try again and again and again. And you're going to see the things that work. And you just do more of those things. You're going to see the things that don't work. Do less of those things. There's my genius advice for you. If you want more genius advice, just jump on Prouty.me. I'd love to give that to you. Checking in the chat. I'm checking in the tat for you. It's actually called the chat in most parts of the world. Cicely says, congrats on the 800 subs on YouTube. Thank you so much for that. That's a big part of that huge amount of growth, is getting 800 subs in just about 6 months. So thank you for that. We're barreling in on that magic 1,000 number, and I'm looking forward to getting that. I'm starting to feel that energy, that flywheel happen on YouTube. And then just jumping over to Facebook, make sure I haven't missed anybody over there. All right, we're looking good. All right, I said I was going to keep this short today. We're coming up on 15 minutes. We're at 14 minutes or so. So I am going to keep this short because I do want to get back to work and plan the week ahead. And so with that, my friends, thanks for hanging out with me on this Sunday night. I hope you're going to have a magical week ahead of you. I hope it's super productive. You're going to get out there and start writing that content that inspires you. Watch growth happen. You're jumping on my calendar right there, Prouty.me. We're talking. I'm offering you to come into my program. I'm not going to try to sell it to you. You'll know if it's right for you. Come on board. Let's go. Let's grow those businesses. All right, guys, shutting the stream down. I'll see you tomorrow